I should really make like a recording and streaming checklist. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to West Plays Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. In the last episode, we got the Seed Maker, and I am actually pretty psyched about that, let me tell you. But in this episode, we're going to try to do a little bit more. We're going to try to trigger heart events and cutscenes, as always. In the last episode, we actually triggered 2, even though I didn't think we were going to trigger any. And it looks like some of these are actually almost ready to harvest, which is fantastic news, because then we will get to see exactly how much money and how much yield we can make from all of these crops that we're growing in the summertime and all that stuff. We're gonna keep some crops left over, or we're gonna keep some seeds left over, sorry, from some crops. When we sell them, we're gonna actually leave some in our storage shelf or in our rucksack. I actually would rather leave them in our rucksack so that stuff doesn't get stolen. Basically, so that I don't forget at the end of the year that I have these things and that I want to grow them next year, and that I don't want Murray to come and eat them, because he actually does. We actually do have a problem in the village with Murray taking things at the end of the first year, and we will actually go over that when we get past that point, which will be actually really awesome. I am really psyched to get to that point with you guys. See, in this game, I'm not exactly looking forward to an end of the game, so to speak, but I do know that there will be points in the game where that are really exciting, that I can easily look forward to, and not have to feel like that I can look forward to and not have to feel like it'll be an end. Whereas Colosseum, I can definitely see an end of the game in the future, in the actually near future, really. It probably won't take long at all. And why are you not giving me any eggs? Are you sick now? You know what? Maybe she'll give us eggs in the future, or in the later in the day. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, like I said, I can see a foreseeable future in both this and Colosseum, but after the end of the first year, it'll all be surprises to me, you know, it'll all be new. And excuse me for just one moment. I'm sorry about that, people. Like I said in the last episode, I'm still getting over being sick, and I do have to record these ahead of time. I really don't have a choice at the moment. Maybe later it will be, it'll be closer to the point where I don't have to worry so much about buffering out my episodes, and I can just, you know, sit here and relax. Sorry if you couldn't hear that for a moment. We're gonna milk our cow here and all that shiznazzy. Sorry for my language. Yeah, again, also sorry for my language in the last episode. I should apologize for the times when I can't be family friendly, or when I'm not family friendly, and all that junk. You see, the thing is, I try to be a little mature with my videos. You know, I try to be I try to target basically as wide an audience as I can, because I want a wide audience to follow me. You know, all of my friends, that's asking a lot of them, you know, to come and watch me play a video game, when I know that almost none of my friends do, you know, the same thing as the rest of them. So, you know, it's kind of been like an isolated situation with that. Anyway, as I believe I said before, wow, I am such a tool. As I probably said before, I should definitely have a checklist for recording and live streaming, because I keep forgetting to do things. Like when I play Harvest Moon, I forget to have the walkthrough out. And again, I feel like I should apologize for having a walkthrough for the game, but in all honesty, I don't have such a firm grasp on this game that I know everything that's going on. And at times it can be subtle that I'm using a walkthrough, and at times it can be pretty obvious that I'm using a walkthrough, because I pause for so long, and that definitely takes down the quality of the videos, and that's not fair to you guys. So I will work on this in the future. But I also keep stalling because I don't feel like cutting. You know, I'm so lazy with that, and I should definitely, before Takakura gets up, but I believe he's already probably up, so nothing to worry about there, obviously. I should definitely do this. We don't have a regular shipping bin, by the way. Or, actually, no. Here, I want to take one of these out. And we also have some other things to check. We have to check the ledger, see if we made any money. We probably did. Yeah, 960G. That's great. How much do we have now? Oh, 6,000. See, and we saved that 6,000. We didn't have to spend that 6,000 on a seed maker. Now that they're selling one in the city, which reminds me, let's check. Let's actually check the ledger and see if that's in there. I should also remember in that checklist, I have to have the guide open. I have to have maybe a snack eaten, you know, because I get hungry sometimes and I don't even pay attention. No. Ooh, still okay. No, no other thing. We have a milking room and a food processing room. The milking room won't benefit us, especially if we don't have a lot of animals or a lot of cows to milk. I'm actually not entirely sure how it works. Again, a lot of things in this game are mysteries to me, and so we don't actually know a lot of that. We're gonna go out and water the town. Also on my checklist should be fluids, because I need to drink stuff when I'm streaming and recording. Anyway, moving on. In the last episode, finally we're getting to that. I talked about I griped about the problems that I'm having with my computer. No, I haven't upgraded it between episodes. Obviously, I'm sitting here between episodes. I thought I was actually going to stop recording, but I wanted to get good momentum. You know, I wanted to be in an area, or I wanted to be in a space where, let's follow her actually, because she's not going to do anything interesting. There's nothing interesting there for us yet. The bar doesn't open for a while, and the bar cutscene is the one that we're trying to get right now. It's not going to happen. Anyway, I wanted to have good momentum. I wanted to talk about things, and I want to actually finish. Excuse me. I actually wanted to finish thoughts before just moving on all willy-nilly. And Patrick is now our friend. That is awesome. Okay, we don't have to give him any more gifts. Daryl is clearly our friend. He's sleeping. We're not going to bother him right now. We could give him another fish if we want to. We have basically befriended everybody in this town that we want to befriend in the first year, including Galen here, who's not going to look at us because he's standing there stoically thinking about something, probably. So we're going to go and forage, and then we're going to try to talk to Celia. We're just going to grab this, and then we're going to talk to Celia, because we have a horse, we can get around faster, all that stuff. Anyway, I wanted to finish thoughts, and I keep getting off on tangents, as always. You guys know me, you watch my videos for a reason. I'm sure you guys enjoy at least a little bit of that, and if you hate it, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I do not want to continue doing something that would just annoy the crap out of you guys. You know, if it's not really worth my time to record, maybe I shouldn't be recording it. It is the 8th day of summer here. I forgot to recap that. And we will have... Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, we might actually trigger a cutscene here. No cutscenes triggered. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see what Celia's diary has to say about us. We don't really have to give her anything. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll give her a flower anyway. We like giving her flowers. It's yours. Oh yeah, we were right up at Romana's villa, and we could have talked to Romana, but I still wanted to trigger cutscenes, and technically, actually, the cutscenes that we will trigger now is, leaving our houses at certain times. I forgot, there are several that can happen there, so we're going to do that. We're going to actually leave our house around, 10. We're going to try to trigger one of those cutscenes, if we can. There's actually a plant over here that I want. A flower. Again, we still don't know what Van likes. I'm going to experiment about that with that in the future. But right now, it's not exactly important to befriend Van. There's nothing really to do. Okay, back to not the game. With my computer griping about that stuff, I am going to upgrade it once. What was it saying about it? It's laggy now. It's acting like it needs the RAM upgraded or the hard drive upgraded. I do want to do that in the future, but there are also several other upgrades that I wanted to do with it. I was frustrated that I had done so many upgrades, and I feel like I basically broke it. Goodness gracious me, why can't I remember what my thought was? See, this is my problem. This is exactly my problem. I get off on a tangent, and then I forget what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, about recording, uploading episodes, all that kind of stuff. You know, my computer's pretty beefy. It's just not that beefy. I want to run a Minecraft server on it is one thing I want to do with it. Let's try and trigger a cutscene. Let's not even bother feeding our dog. Goodness. Oh yeah, I want to have this guide up on this computer, and no? Really? Really? Okay, maybe it involves getting up at certain times because people will, you know, enter our house and barge in and all that kind of stuff. I feel like we're actually going to get to the point where we're at a standstill with cutscenes because of all this stuff. Because I'm just so bad at things. Oh, we were gonna check on the seeds too. Forgot about that. Great thinking, Wes. Thank you. Oh my gosh. It'll take some time. Okay, so it takes a while for these things to become seeds, which is no real problem to us. We don't have to worry about that too much. It's not yet time again to check on our animals. It's not exactly that time yet. So we're gonna wander around Forget-Me-Not Valley, seeing what's gonna go on and all that stuff. Oh yeah, you know what I was talking about with my computer. I wanted to say something about my live streaming setup. I actually wish that, or I'm actually going to probably stop doing the quick button record stuff, the hotkeys when I'm recording and stuff like that. I'm going to just straight up go to having it on another screen and clicking it. I was going to say, this is what I was going to say, I remember now. The reason I haven't been live streaming as often, those memory errors, they pop up a lot more often, not just when I'm using my browser, but also when I'm doing some rather heavy RAM tasks, especially if I load up a page like twitch.tv. When I go to update my page, my computer, it hates that. It really does. And let's see if we can trigger a cutscene that I've never seen before. Wow, really? Really, Nami? It says that door says private, by the way. Oh my gosh. They're all so honest about themselves. You like that, don't you, Nami? I'm sorry, I'm having chocolate right now. I was going to say that my reason for not live streaming as often as I should is actually because of those memory errors, because I constantly get those memory errors that I just... Really? I only missed a little bit. That's infuriating. Okay, let's wait around until noon, because stuff tends to happen at noon. But yeah, it's awful to have to try to start up a live stream and then boom, crash, blue screen of death right away. And that's what I've been getting. And so once I find that my computer's more stable, I will be recording a lot more, or probably recording and streaming a lot more often if I get the chance. And I really do want to do that. Wait, what? Nami's not in there anymore? Dang it. Why is the bar time scene so hard to trigger? That's ridiculous. Okay, fine. We're gonna do other stuff about town now, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go to our house. It's lunchtime anyway. It's also lunchtime in real life. I'm always getting to this point where I'm recording around early morning, or sorry, not early morning. I'm recording around late morning and early afternoon, so I'm always hungry when I do this. I gotta remember to stop doing that. But yeah, we're gonna go to around our house. He ran up to that door really fast. I don't know what that is. And we're gonna leave right away. We're gonna see if we can trigger something. And nothing. Okay, fine. Whatever. We can probably water our plants now. Yes, we can water our plants now. There's something we can do. Or we can pick them. Are they ready to be harvested? Yeah, soon. Okay, so probably literally one more day. I'm gonna do this. 39 squares left. That's a lot. That's nice, actually. I'm gonna be a good farmer today. Whereas the previous days I've probably been neglecting my plants twice a day instead of watering them twice a day. I've watered them once a day only. We're getting over that. My controls, my handle on the controls is getting a little bit better. Episode length is hopefully. Oh my gosh, I hope it's going to be a lot better in this one. We do have to dig. That's not a choice right now because we're running out of things to give Nami. I believe she likes the human statues, but so does Sebastian. We're trying to befriend him. We're trying to befriend Romana too, but that's not working because Romana's never there for us at a convenient time. So forget her. You know what? We can also milk our cow. So we should probably enter and exit our house a little bit more often these days, especially considering all the stuff that all the events that might be going on at that time. Around, I guess what I would consider lunchtime, like the noonish times. And and Van's actually almost ready to sell, but we were going to do something else. Oh yeah, we were gonna try to give a present to Romana. We're gonna go over to this other side of the village. I don't know whether it's east, west, or whatnot. You know what? Let's go to the map. Let's see. It is the wow. Okay, so it is the west side of the. It's the west side of the village, and then the north side of the village is the villa and the spring. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, west side of the village. We're gonna gather the things that we can forage first. And then we can give Romana a present. And then, that's not what I meant to do. And then maybe even sell some things to Van. Honestly though, I haven't got a lot that I can sell to Van unless I can sell those seeds really soon. And so it's kind of going to be a wasted trip into town for him. But I can sell seeds to the other characters in here pretty easily, considering the fact that they'll actually buy them if I decide to sell. That was one of those things that I didn't want to do because it takes up a lot of time. And it's not just like real life time, it takes up a lot of in-game time that I don't want to sacrifice as well. And that's just, I don't know, it's going a little bit too far. Anywhooser. Yes. This is perfect. She's gonna get up. We're gonna get her present, her daily present out. We're gonna give her a happy lamp. She likes happy lamps. And we're gonna try to. Alright, there, finally. Sorry, control errors. Technical issues and all that. Oh yeah, that's right, we were gonna try to give a present to, one of the, miners, one of the diggers. I forget her name. Flora. By the way, guys, Flora does not like flowers. Don't tell me that. I've gotten that comment actually twice before. And I've thought it before because her name is Flora, so she must like flowers. Now, she doesn't like flowers at all. Or at least not the kind of flowers that I give to her. And that's no big deal for me, honestly. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we can sell the big snelt, okay? Because we don't need to befriend, Daryl, and we don't want to waste, a giant snelt on any of the other villagers as well. Daryl is going up to my farm. Am I missing something? Daryl is my friend. I love this. I befriended Daryl. I got the seed maker. I don't have to worry about any other cutscenes from him, honestly. There are more. There's always... Oh my gosh, believe me, there is always more content. I don't know how to... I don't know how I'm going to cover it all, or if I'm going to cover it all. Wow, that is really cheap. Screw you, Van. Sorry for my language there. I'm a little rusty at trying to control my language arts. Anywhooser, still lots of useful things to buy, so we do want to save our money up for the food processing room specifically, because we can turn our milk into more useful products and more valuable products. So we're going to check out, and that's Ruby, okay. Ruby's no matter. We don't worry about Ruby. I believe Daryl is wandering around our farm, so maybe if we enter our house and exit it. Yes, this is going to be a theme now. We're going to enter our house and exit it a whole bunch of times to trigger cutscenes, because I can't figure out how to trigger out any more cutscenes, and we're not getting any. Sorry about that. Let's check on the seeds and see if it's a day thing or an hourly thing. If it's an hourly thing, then I can sell some stuff to Van finally. Or we can just grow that many seeds in the next season. Yeah, okay. It's gonna take a while. You know, honestly, does it really take that long to seed a plant? Like to get the seeds from a plant, especially if you're not intending on keeping the rest of the plant. You know, like keeping it intact and whatever, keeping it in one piece. Wait, what? Really? Okay, fine, Cassie. I'll remember that. I'll try to work on that, Cassie. Cassie's not my friend, by the way. You could see that because when I walked in front of him, he did not react. What am I missing here? Sorry, camera angles are tough. Did we get something? No, we didn't get anything. Yeah, we're doing terribly at this game. we're probably going to cut it off early because it's actually, we don't even have enough time to dig again. We already sold our big snelt. We can dig the next day, and I really don't want to record any more episodes today. I'm kind of having an off day, but again, I am getting into the swing of things. As you guys can see, I really am getting back into the swing of things. I believe my thoughts have flown better in this episode, as opposed to the other stuff. Now we can give her a present. Finally. I think Flora can. I believe Flora will give us something if we're friends with her, and we are friends with her. Awesome. However, yes, I have decided. I do want to cut this episode short. I've already taken care of all of my animals, the times that they needed to. There's really nothing else to do today, except maybe give gifts to the other townspeople, but I don't want to, I'm not really too worried about that at the moment, because it's not really much, you know? We've befriended pretty much everybody in town that's useful to us at this very moment. That's a game concept, by the way, not a real life concept. Don't only befriend people because they're useful to you. That you won't be happy if you do that constantly. Just know that, guys. And yeah, we will have plants to harvest in the morning. We're gonna check on this chicken, and then we're gonna go sell our product and see how we're doing. Really, nothing. Okay, fine, Mikio. You're seriously going to get grounded soon. I swear. I'm starting to think that you can't leave the chickens in the pen or in the coop all day. I believe there is a chicken yard in one of the episodes, and we can actually. One of the things we can actually do is we can kind of fiddle fart around in our house for a little bit and not do anything. So I can chat a little bit more. But I'm not going to. I am definitely going to cut this episode short. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are all a great audience. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and tolerating when I get off topic and off subject and go off on these crazy tangents and then start to ramble and not really get anything talked about. You guys are an awesome audience. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. As always, look forward to more stuff in the future, more content, more Let's Plays, all that junk, especially on the mobile side of things, like the handheld games, like handheld Pokemon games. Like if I do a Game Boy Advance Let's Play, that would actually be really awesome. I want to try to do a Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play, but I actually don't get the best performance in the emulator. The emulator itself also keeps crashing, so I have not had good luck with my games lately. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.